Betty. Hello, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Just saw the, saw it just right now. Hi, darling. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me put this all on. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's start with the love notes. Hidden love message. The advice and guidance. And then I wanted to take a look at these because I haven't used them in a live stream ever, but I don't know how to describe these because they are like love oracles, but they just have like words on it. Let's just put just love oracle. We'll see. I'm not sure if that will be picked anyway, so we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let me put the music down a little bit because that's a whole lot of seems kind of like vibes. Let me put this up. Okay. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. Welcome. Lindy, you look so pretty today. Thank you! Thank you! Thank you. How's your weekend? I didn't do shit, so that was good. I did have today where I was like, oh my god, it's already Monday. You're glowing. I didn't know if it's the sunlight in the background, but you look so pretty today. Thank you! I didn't sleep. Maybe that's it. I didn't sleep. My niece, we had a little bit of a, do you call that like a sleepover? So yeah, no, she was awake at 6 a.m. and I went to bed at 1 a.m. So yeah, maybe it's no sleep. Hi from Canada. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Another week. Another week. Then I need to stop sleeping. Yeah. This is just me running off of like quick chocolate. I didn't eat much. Oh my god. Because every time I'm eating something, she's like, oh, I need to have that too. Let me have a bite. Yes, please. But yeah, you're sleeping beauty today. Yeah, kind of. Oh my god, yeah. Do I need sleep? Oh boy. Oh boy. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fill in the poll. Let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for the free oracles today. I kind of feel like I want to be a little bit more like this. So yes, welcome everyone. Hi, hi, hi. Hope you all had a good weekend, a good Easter celebration as well, as it is still Easter today, for those of you who are Christians. I also saw that the Pope died today, which was just okay. But yeah, anyway, random. Welcome everyone. That has nothing to do with this. In my mind it was just like, oh, it's Easter. Oh right, I heard the Pope died. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. Fill in the poll, let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for today's free oracles. Today options are little love notes from your person, the hidden love messages, what's going on with them, what are they hiding or not saying, or what is their view on the situation. The hidden love notes can take a look. Next up we have the advice and guidance with the Crown Oracle deck, and lastly we have a love oracle deck, but it's hard to describe what it is because it's basically just like words describing what's going on in love, so with your person. Kind of similar with the hidden, but yes. So fill in the poll, let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for today's oracles. As always, the top 2 answers we will be adding on. In the meantime, if you're interested in getting an oracle, whether it is one of these or one of the other ones, yes, an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. That's what's going on. The poll is going to be up for a couple of minutes. In the meantime, we always have a little bit of like a chats going on. So if you have any questions about the tarot or about me, for me, let me know. We can have a little bit of chat or just hop in the conversation that we are having at that time. So yes guys, don't forget to like the live stream. It helps me out a whole bunch. Oh, I have those. They are very helpful in readings for sure, to gain a little bit more insight of what the situation is. Because they also have cards of like narcissism in it, or you know, a runner, or the chaser, or codependent relationships. So these can give a little bit more insight on like what the situation actually is. Yes. Interesting how that worked out on Easter of all days. Exactly. Passing away as a pope on Easter is quite a full circle moment. I think so too. He was rather ill. I do know that he was. He had like surgery and whatnot. But yeah, he did his speech yesterday, and then today it was just like, he's like, okay, I'm done. That's it. I channeled more of my dark feminine energy over the weekend, and I feel super motivated and energized. Love that. Yes. Dark feminine energy is very kick-ass energy. It's very, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Very much stepping out of that like Disney princess energy and just going like, you know what, I am gonna be. It very much always reminds me a little bit of that interview with Cher, where she is like, she explained that her mother was like, at some point you need to settle down and marry a rich man. And Cher just go like, Mom, I am a rich man. Which was very dark feminine energy. Love the energy. So yes. Well, that's good. Good. I'm glad. 88 is a life well lived. Yeah, I think so too. Especially if you can end it as a pope. Like, you know, well lived for sure. You're looking cuter, Lindy. Thank you. Thank you. I always have a little bit that, like, because this is a new outfit, but I always feel, one, I kind of feel like chubby in it, which I don't like, because I used to be chubby, and I'm not chubby anymore, but it's like, because it poofs out a little bit. Like, if I go like this, you're like, oh, but it, like, poofs out a whole lot. But yes, it's a new one. But, I don't know, whenever I wear something like this, I'm always a bit where I'm like, the internet, you know, the first thing that, like, I already know that there will be people just coming in and go like, boobs! I'm just like, oh my goodness, okay. Anyway, hi everyone. Dark feminine is such a boss energy. It really is. And it helps. It's like very good motivating energy, dark feminine energy. Because it's just an energy of, fuck it, I'll do it myself. You know? Very, like, love the self-worth, love the, I need to get used to wearing rings again, but very much like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it myself. So, yes. Anyway, hi everyone, fill in the poll, let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for the free oracles. As always, the top 2 answers we will be adding on. The options for the poll are either little love notes, the hidden love messages, some advice and guidance, as well as love oracles. And these are a bit more just to give a little bit of an idea of like, okay, what's going on? What is the situation? Am I dealing with a twin flame? Am I dealing with a runner, codependent relationships? Are they still like hung up on the past, or you know, we can get a little bit more, I feel like, with these. But yeah, fill in the poll, let me know. As always, the top 2 answers we will be adding on. I will wait for like 1-2 more minutes before we get started with the free oracles. If you would like an oracle right now, doesn't have to be one of these. It's gonna be for an open donation. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. And an open donation is whatever you feel comfortable gifting. For me, it doesn't matter. Just an open donation is how you can get those, whether that is for like 10 cents or whether that is for like €5, whatever you want for it. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for at least a €5 donation. And again, all donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. And that's it. Let's take a look at the poll, because I kind of feel like I want to close it, but hello. Yes, hopefully we can try the new Love Oracle deck today, if people vote for it. Yes, well, right now the number 1 answer is the Advice and Guidance, number 2 is the Love Oracle, 3 Love Notes, and 4 the Hidden Love Messages. And I kind of want to close the list, so that would be these 2. So that's nice. Let's close it. Oh, I do think something changed. No, that's fine. Okay, so it is gonna be these 2. Let me get the pinned comment going. Advice and Guidance, or I'm just gonna call it the Love Oracle deck. I don't know. Oh, Love Oracle. May I ask my question? It's an important to me. Of course, darling. Of course. Let me pin this one here on Twitch as well. I have like one hair where I kind of feel like on my nose. It's annoying. Okay. Okay, hi everyone. Welcome. Another Monday, another week. Let's go kick fucking ass this week. Hope you all had a good weekend, good Easter celebration. Hopefully, Amado. As always, follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like, and I will take a look. I will start from my last chat, work my way down, and that is it. The options are either just some advice and guidance that you need to hear. These are rather like kick-ass, let's go, let's do this energy, or the Love Oracles, so a little bit more insight on the Love Oracles. So let's take a look. Tajinder, the Love Oracles for Tajinder. You have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, or hovering. And you also have a karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you for Tajinder. Hidden love message. A loss. Is the world shifting? Yes, it seems so. Let me take a look at Betty's question first, guys. I've been talking to this guy named Jordan for the last week. Says he wants to see me ASAP, but the communication has been dwindling. What's going on with Jordan? I kind of want to take a look at these for that one. What is going on, Jordan and Betty? Going on with Jordan. Okay, we have the clock, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. And you also have the heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. So I kind of feel like that this combination is very much just like needing more time for them to open their heart. I feel like that there is a feeling of like I'm not ready to welcome new love into my life just yet, and so I kind of feel like there's a little bit of the like pushing it forward. I kind of feel like it's more so fear driven though. Manu, guidance for your career. Well, let's take a look what comes up for this one, Manu. Manu's career. I want this one as well because it keeps popping up. We have red with forgive, and then we also have the witch with justice is coming. So it is coming, whatever it is with work. There's nothing much you have to do. With that forgive, it's more stepping into a softer energy. Forgiving yourself, forgiving the other people, and justice, it is very much coming. Just justice coming. Again, it kind of depends on what the situation is. If that is, I'm looking for a job, then a new job will come in. If it is some bullshit going on at the job as well, that will like work its way out. Let's take a look. Monica, the love oracles for Monica. We have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the nest phase, healing the inner child and growth. Love that. And you also have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call or person, boundaries, and still angry. For Monica. Mahadev, love oracle for Mahadev. You have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. And you also have the golden mirror with self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, and love bombing. I kind of feel like this is just you, your energy towards yourself, and then attracting maybe a little bit of like narcissistic people. Nukuhanya, love oracle for Nukuhanya. Don't forget to like the live stream, guys. Nukuhanya, you have a love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. You also have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. And we also have the chaser. The chaser in a codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues. Sunya, some advice and guidance. Let's see if we can get something for the exam for Sunya. We have the shark, swim away from this situation. And the mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. So how you have been dealing is not the right way. I kind of feel like more so focusing on your like health, your physical health as well. Like not pushing it, like, you know, rest is just as important as it is to like be with your nose in books. Nandini, the love oracles. Love oracles for Nandini. You have photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. You also have the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over the shoulder, and the other woman. And lastly, you have twin flames, yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. Amma, advice for Amma. Financial situation advice. We have raindrops, take a chance on them. And we also have the Phoenix. How's that for a happy ever after? So this is very much rising up after heartbreak with that raindrops, taking a chance. So whether that's taking a shift or a different, like a change. Stephanie Love Oracle for Stephanie. We have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. And we also have the photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. Danielle would love some guidance. Let's take a look, darling, for Danielle. We have confidence. It comes with time and practice, as well as potion. Remember to practice self-love. Remember to practice self-love, and it comes with time and practice. So breathe, basically. Breathe. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. Hello, hi, welcome. Oh my goodness. I think next up, oh, Gigi asked it down there as well. Shrushti, some guidance. Shrushti, guidance. We have the evil queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. Why is my... Jesus, there it is. The evil queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. And we also have the mirror. Treat your body like the palace it is. So this is a little bit more where how you treat yourself. You rub extra salt in the wound. You deserve a little bit more like sweet treating yourself. How do you say that? Rimsha, the love oracle for Rimsha. That's too much. I kind of want... Oh, where is it? This one. For Rimsha, you have photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. As well as I like you, someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun flirting, and want to date. You won't call, just text, yeah. Sarita, oh, the love oracle as well. For Sarita. Oh my goodness. We have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and an unsure future. We also have self-indulgence, focusing on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. And then lastly, you also have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Next up, Ojana. Let's take a look. Ojana. We have a karmic relationship, fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, and letting go and loving you. And you also have girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So this can be a very triggering karmic connection relationship happening or coming in for you. Barca, love oracle for Barca. We have the hammer, sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. We have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and an unsure future. And lastly, you also have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, and having fun. Hi everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to like the live stream, guys. It's the only thing I ask in return for the free oracles. Rain, may I have a love oracle for my connection with Yuto? Yes, you may. Yuto for Rain. You have soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, and a soul contract. As well as self-indulgence, focusing on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Thank you. Butterfly message spot on. Nice, good, good, good. Gigi, love oracle, please. Let's take a look for Gigi. Love oracle for Gigi. We have keys on a ring, many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. Wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love and everlasting promise. And lastly, not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call or person, boundaries, and still angry. Oh my god, this is so spot on after the weekend I had. Thank you, Lindy. You're welcome. True, thank you. You're welcome. Next, for some love oracles, let's take a look for next. Healing heart. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from a toxic relationship or addiction. We also have the X with breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. And we also have as the last one is stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and a shocking attack. If you're like, what is going on with all this energy? This can also be something that your person is going through right now. Rain, thanks so much for the donation. May I have guidance as well? Yes, you may, darling. Let's take a look. Some guidance. Kind of feel like I want to, yeah. For Rain. I was like, what? Okay. For Rain, we have a library with take control of your own narrative. And we also have the storm. With every hurricane comes to an end. So this is very much, if you have been through a stormy period, this will come to an end. And with the library, it's very much, let's take just control of our own actions. Let's just take control of the whole situation. Treat it like a totally new beginning. This too shall pass. So keep that in just a little reminder, like this too will pass. A positive impact, a love oracle for you. Let's take a look. Positive impact. Not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, and then we also have still angry. We have a healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. And lastly, we do have Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming. A surprise intervention or a meeting, and then we also have hesitation. Hesitation. Girline, love oracles for Girline. We have the cassettes, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. We have the sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception and focusing out. And lastly, you have not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. Wow, and not this dramatic message with a dramatic music. Holy shit, in the background. Okay. Well, a bit dramatic. Thank you, you're welcome. Thank you, by the way, you're welcome, darling. Netra. Let's take a look. Netra. Yes. Netra. Just the one? Okay. You have a villain. You can always rewrite the story. You can always rewrite the story. So this is very much about not giving a shit about what other people say, do, have opinions about, or, you know, it's very much where it kind of looks like she's the villain because she is like gonna break the little music shell. However, maybe from her perspective, she hasn't been able to sleep all day or all night, where she's more like, it kind of depends on like the perspective on the situation, where it's more like, okay, what do I find what I'm doing is wrong, or do I find what I'm doing is, you know, whatever. You can decide. You can rewrite this story. Sendel, which one? You deleted that one. Oh my goodness. Thanks, love, you're welcome. Jesus. Like, it says that there are only 6 people watching, but I have so many fucking questions up. Okay. I kind of feel like a lot of people left, but that's fine. If they come back, I won't do it again. Nayani, let's take a look at your advice and guidance. Hopefully for a marriage, but let's take a look. Nayani. We have homeward. Take yourself out on a date. We also have the morning with the world awaits you. And then we have the feather. Think first before you judge. So that can also be think first before you judge yourself. And with the morning and homeward, it's very much just go out, enjoy your life, take yourself out on a date. Be that happy, high energy vibration so you attract someone like that. I feel like the focus is more so on yourself with this. Thanks, you're welcome, guys. Sendil, Love Oracle. Guys, don't forget to like the live stream. Don't forget to like the live stream. It's the only thing I ask in return. Sendil, let's take a look. We have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. We also have ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, a new phase, and preparing for union. And we also have a talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, a text, call, email, and hovering. Ritika, Love Oracles for Ritika. So Kanya, thank you so much for the donation, darling. Thank you. This was for Ritika. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. We have a healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. We have stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, and a shocking attack. And lastly, you have the cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Sukanya, you wanted a message from her sheets. Let me take a look. From her sheets for Sukanya. Her sheets for Sukanya. I kind of want that one too. We have, I am not available. I want to tell you how I feel. I am becoming a better person. I love you unconditionally, and so many things remind me of you. I love you unconditionally, but I'm not available. I want to tell you how I feel. I am becoming a better person, and so many things remind me of you, but again, I'm not available. Thank you. You're welcome, guys. Very, very welcome. Let's take a look. Where did I leave off? Mahadev, Love Oracle. Mahadev. You have the photograph. This one keeps popping up. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. And we also have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances. Grow and transform your life. Dramatic messages. Yes, this one is quite dramatic. Kritika, let's take a look at your love oracle, darling. For Kritika. We have a coffee cup, meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendships. And we also have lightning, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Thank you. You're welcome, guys. Welcome. The music matched the message very well. Yeah, it was quite dramatic. A little bit drama. Not the Grim Reaper. Yes. But I think the Grim Reaper is like good in a sense. It very much talks about like transformation. It's basically the death card. The Grim Reaper as well as the death card are very much just energies of like, if it's not gonna be this, then I will prepare something better for you, you know. Because it also talks about new beginnings. Why is this on? Give me like 2 seconds. Why are you... Oh, that's why. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Yes. Also, I'm trying... I want this gone. This here. This little bloppy blop 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 blop. I don't know how though. I have now the Quava, how do you say, the stone? I have it now. I need to use it more, but yes. Anyway, that was TMI. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you are interested in the free oracles for today, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The 2 options for today are either some advice and guidance that you need to hear at this point of time. They are a little bit of the like kick-ass energy of like, let's go, like fuck everything else, let's just focus on self. So a lot of self-love advice and guidance, or the love oracles, which is just they are a bit dramatic, but very direct. What's going on between the two of you, like yeah, just love oracles. So those are the 2 options for today. Follow the channel, like the live stream, and then let me know your name and the option you would like. If you would like another oracle, a priority oracle, or a different oracle altogether, an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, as always, it's going to be for a €5 donation, and all donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Now, let's take a look. This, the love oracles for this. Okay, we have the mirror, mirroring each other, self-image, relationship reflects our wounds, and introspection. You also have the dragonfly, be light-hearted, finding out, things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. You also have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. And lastly, you have a love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. Thinking of you and letting you know. Also, I just remembered my phone broke. As in, like, if I now like close it and I open it, the screen doesn't work. So I had to open it very like slowly, and then like now it's working. But if I close it again, yes, no, let's not try. So yeah, I need to get a new phone. I need a new phone. This one is now like 2 years old, so it's not that long, but still. And I do have to say, I did let my niece play around with it, so it's a bit where it's like, it's probably my own fault. It's probably my own fault that it broke. But yeah, so I need to get my ass a new phone. It's telling you it's time for a new one, yeah. I'm already checking out the Flip 6 now, because this is the 3, I think. Is it the 4? I think this is the Flip 3. Oh, 4. This is 4. So now I want to get the 6. And I can, like, do every 2 years you can renew your phone subscription, and then you get a phone with it. Which I can do. I just thought, like, because you know what it always, like, I always have the idea where it's like, I have good ideas, but when the time comes, it never goes the way that I planned. Where I had the idea where it's like, oh, you know, the phone is still good, I still love the phone, so I just kind of want to keep it, and then just, like, because if my contract ends, that's when it would become, like, cheaper. Where I was like, oh, that's almost, I need like 2 more months. And I was like, oh, that's good, great, amazing. Okay, I could already like subscribe for like longer and get a new phone, but I was like, I don't need it. It's good, it's working, I don't need it. It will just become cheaper. Nice, great, good. Yes, so that's not happening. That's not a thing that's happening, but yeah. It's actually that popular in Japan, but if you face upwards while moving your tongue up and down, it strengthens your jaw muscles and slims down the face. One may look silly doing it, but it works. So up, and then just like your tongue up and down. I did have that one, and then like get your jaw muscles on, and it's also, I think, down. I don't know, what was it? I don't know, something like that. But yeah, I need to, yes. 2 years not that old, especially for an expensive phone. Damn, shouldn't be malfunctioning like that. It's good that you can get a new one now. Yeah, exactly. I was a bit disappointed as well. I was a little bit disappointed. And the screen is also, let's not show. The screen's also kind of like cracking a little bit here in the edges, which is like fine. But I use it a lot, my phone. Like, I use it for work, for like recording videos, for a whole fucking lot. But yeah, because it's also, again, at the beginning, I usually am not a fan of like when those phones come out for the first time. I'm not a fan of like, I didn't want to take the one, I didn't want to take the number two, and I was like, three, okay, let's take number three. Because like the battery, I have to charge it, I just charge it. It's like 4 p.m. because otherwise I'm not gonna make it, especially if I record. But I just love it. I just love it. So I was just like, okay, let's just take the 6. I don't think you really need it though. I think you're gorgeous. Beautiful doe eyes. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, I think there's always something to improve. Let's just keep it like that. Always something to improve. And I think if this is the only thing, I'm good. You know, I'm also not where I'm like, I have a little tum-tum pocket right here, but I'm not like, I don't care about that, honestly. I don't really care about it, because all the men I talk to are always like, oh yeah, no, I don't want skinny, I want a little squish. So, and I have a little squish, so I'm good with my little muffin pocket. But this is the one where I'm a bit like, I don't know. And now that I'm getting older, you also get the little chicken wings, which I'm kind of like, I'm fine with. But yes, I think that's just part. I think also, like, you know, you need to have something to complain about. This is the only thing I complain about, so then I'm good. The rest, I'm like, I'm perfect. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I honestly don't know, by the way, what like doe eyes mean. I don't know what that means. The universe had other plans, yeah, for sure. They always do. The universe, it's always where I'm like, oh, for crying out loud. Of course. I think you're perfect. No, I'm not. I'm not going to get the flip one now. Lol. Looks good but weak. Like my ex. I love that. Well, I absolutely love this. I do have to say, I absolutely loved it. I just needed to take better care of it, because I had a protection screen on it, but that kind of like cracked and I pulled it off and it was like perfect, so I should have put a new one on it, but I didn't. Yes, and again, I gave it to my niece, which was the biggest mistake ever. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't get a 3. I definitely wouldn't get a 3. I am having high hope for the 6 though, because I heard, like, my friend got the 6 and she's like, okay, the battery is better, the camera is better, which is nice, like, for work again, for me as well. So yeah, I'm just obsessed with it. I just love it. It works for me. I understand not a lot of people it works, but yes. That's my problem. 5'9". I have no idea. I don't know what 5'9" is. I don't know what 120 pounds is. I don't know. Centimeters and kilograms. That I know. I mean, that's my problem with guys into thing. Yeah. Big eyes. I don't think I have big eyes though. With the doe eyes. I don't think I have big eyes, do I? If I do this, I have big eyes, but I will not be sitting like this all the time. Anyway, focus. Stephanie, what is next between C and I? He is in a karmic situation. I know he is unhappy in it. We are not really in contact, but I think of him daily. So what is the energy between C and Stephanie right now? What is the energy between C and Stephanie? He is in a karmic relationship where he's not happy. Yeah, most karmic relationships are not the greatest. But let's take a look. C and Stephanie. Okay, I'm gonna... Yes. C and Stephanie. What is the connection between them? What's going on there in the energy between C and Stephanie? Okay, the Four of Swords already. That is like taking a little bit of a break. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, love this. Okay, love this. Okay, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, the Four of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. Okay. I absolutely love it. It's kind of like sucks, but at the same time, I kind of like just low-key love it. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck, but it is very much progress. We need to check our boxes, and like I kind of feel like the karmic relationship that he is in, that is what he needed to get himself prepared. Again, the Four of Swords is a little bit of no contact. It is taking a little bit of a break or a timeout, or, you know, I need rest, you need rest, let's focus on ourselves before coming back together. With the Star is high hope of that coming back together. The Eight of Pentacles talks about that inner study and that inner work that needs to be done. Two of Cups, I feel like you guys might have a soul contract. I don't know if this is like full on as like intense as like a karmic relationship. More like soul contract, maybe like soulmates, but more so soul contract. Right now, though, with that Nine of Wands as well, I do see that I kind of feel like him, okay, so I feel like he is the issue in the sense of he needed this karmic relationship to get out of that defensive energy. The Nine of Wands is very much, okay, this is what I want, this is what I need, no, but this is it. And then Spirit going, but like this is better, and they're like, no, I want this, and then Spirit going like, okay, let's bring that in, and then getting that toxic situation, but he needs to learn the lessons with this partnership. Again, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck, so it is making sure that each step that he does is been done well. So I do see the progress there. I kind of feel like getting both of you in line and balanced with yourself so that we are more balanced with each other. I do feel that with him there is more to learn. There are more, you know, steps to take. Oh my god, what is this music? Holy shit. I do feel still very, very connected between the two of you, for sure. The Ten of Swords, though, that's very, very, very hurt energy. Let me take a look. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Three of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords? I don't know what you guys' like history is, if this is like an ex-partner. The World. And then the Page of Cups. Okay, if you guys are like ex-partners, I kind of feel like it is that he is still heartbroken and still hurt from the breakup. If not, I kind of feel like he is also dealing with endings of cycles. Like, I'm never gonna do this again. I like the intensity of the music. Yeah, I was a bit like, that's a bit much. It reflects the situation. It usually does, the music. But yeah, I think it's good that there is a little bit of like a break or a timeout where there is no contact. Let him deal with that karmic partnership. I don't think that karmic partnership will last, because I kind of feel like that is the relationship or the connection that he thinks he wants and needs, but is very much not so. You know, sometimes it kind of reminds me, sometimes men say like, oh, I want a very wealthy woman. I don't mind being a house dad or, you know, a house husband. But then the moment that they're in it, their self-esteem is very low and they get like ego issues and it's not as good as they thought that it was, and that's just Spirit going like, okay, well, this is what you wanted, so here it is, and then going like, fuck, that's not actually what I wanted, and then Spirit going like, no fucking shit. So yeah, we were off and on until I couldn't do it anymore. Yeah, okay. So I do think that this is a good thing, him going through this karmic relationship, because I do see major changes happening for him. I do feel with that Star that there is still that, I still feel that there is that thread between the two of you. With the Star being there, that's just sometimes just like pulsing out like hope, or like, I don't know, like to each other, which I just love. Getting more ready. I definitely feel that this is not a connection that's like over, but I feel like it just needs a little bit of time. And again, more so because of him. So in the meantime, let's just focus on ourselves, get ourselves kick-ass ready. I always felt a soul connection. Yeah, with that Two of Cups, again, I'm definitely feeling a soul contract. I'm not so sure if it's like a soul mate. I'm leaning just more to like a soul contract. Because I kind of feel like with you, it is very calm energy. And I kind of feel like he is like a storm in a bottle. But I kind of feel like he is dealing with that or going through that now in the karmic relationship that he is, because I kind of feel like that is very explosive. Where he is kind of like getting his energy matched back at him. Oh my goodness. People are going crazy on TikTok. Oh, that's fine. So yeah, that's kind of what I see what's going on. Again, I do see definitely that break and that, you know, taking a step back and pause. That is it. I'm not seeing like a clear ending. I'm just seeing kind of like a little bit of a pause. I don't think he even understands the depth of the connection. No, me too. I think he is not so spiritually awoken. For sure. Oh my goodness. So my friend is done with work, and that clearly means she is on her way home. But then she always like sends me TikToks. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's fine. Nandini, thank you so much for the donation, darling. Thank you. Let me know your what it is that I can do for you for that donation, and I will take a look. What oracle would you like? Not yet. Yeah. But you know. Again, I definitely feel it's more so of like a pause between the two of you, rather than, oh, this is never happening again, you know, clear ending. Because I do feel that he is still like hurting. I do feel with this connection he is like learning more about the connection with you. How strange that might be. Yeah. Let's take a look. Again, Nandini, darling, let me know your question and I'll take a look. For everyone else, welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in the free oracles, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The two options for today are either some love oracles. They are very... can be a bit dramatic, or some advice and guidance for you at this time. If you would like a different oracle, a priority oracle, or just another oracle, an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Again, Nandini, darling, let me know your question and or what oracle you would like, and I will take a look. I will start from the last super chat and work my way down, so if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more and I will take a look. Again, don't forget to like the live stream. It's the only thing I ask in return. It really helps me out a whole bunch, so thank you so much for doing so. Let's take a look. Samina, love message from Ashan. Love from Pakistan, love back. So it's not a message, it's just a love oracle, so it's more like about the situation rather than a message from your person. But if that's what you want, let me know. Nandini, I'm finally moving on from my ex. Yes, I'm kind of seeing someone new. Ooh, but it's early stages. Ooh, I sometimes still strangely feel my ex will be back one day. What do you think my ex current feelings are? So for this donation, I will take a look at an oracle, not an in-depth. For an in-depth tarot reading, which is that question, it is a €5 donation, and if I am not mistaken, that is 450 rupees. If I am not mistaken. But I can also, if you want, take a look at a message from your ex. Whether it is this message, I can also take a look at the hidden message for you. Hidden message. How are they... I kind of feel like this one might be better fit, because this is a bit like what is going on with them. How do they see the connection with you? That energy. What else? I also have the love notes, if you want those. Little love notes. But let me know. I'm kind of leaning more towards this, because I kind of feel like you will get more answers with this one. Hidden message could work. Yes, I think so too. I think so too. Let's take a look. Nandini. So the ex of Nandini. Nandini's ex. Nandini's ex. We have daydreaming. I am always longing for you. You have gossip. I'm afraid of what other people will think. And a reunion. We will always come back to each other. So I do feel that he is still very connected to you, for sure. Still daydreaming, still having that idea of a reunion with you. We do have gossip. So that might also be either, it doesn't necessarily have to do with that I'm afraid of what other people will think. I think this is also maybe him involving himself in gossip, whether it is gossiping about you or hearing gossip about you, whether it is hearing that you are meeting someone new, or stuff like that. But yes, I think your intuition is very spot on. I do feel that he, at least, with your thoughts, if you think of like a reunion or coming back, that is very much manifestation. I kind of feel like you might be how do you say that? Where you just like feel energy. You feel when someone is like manifesting you. Where I kind of feel like he is like subconsciously manifesting you and you just like feel it. But yeah, again, no, you always have a choice. You always have a choice. Just because someone wants you back doesn't mean that you should go like, oh yeah, of course, So yes, next up, Samina, Love Oracle. Again, it's not from your person, but I will take a look at your love life. So Samina. I kind of want this one too. Let me make a little bit of a light. Samina, we have a coffee cup, meaning and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. We also have a healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions. And then we also have a love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So very much on the healing journey, but I do feel that there is that feeling of wanting to converse with that coffee cup and the love call, whether that is asking you out for like a coffee date or something like that. But yeah. I feel it sometimes, but I wonder if it's just wishful thinking. Thank you though. You're very welcome though. Very, very welcome. Go kick ass. You got this. Okay guys, give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water. And then we will continue. Also, I have new pens, but it's very, they are very, like, I could jump off a cliff and I would fly. Yes. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much. You're welcome. May God bless me, always be with you. Thank you. Thank you. Aditi, let's take a look at your love oracle. Again, guys, don't forget to like. Wait, no. I'm gonna do the introduction first. So, hi everyone, welcome, 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 welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in the free oracles, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The two options for today are either some advice and guidance or a love oracle message for you, not from your person, but just for love. those are the two options. If you would like a different option, if you would like a priority or just another oracle, an open donation is how you can get those. So whatever makes you feel comfortable gifting is what you can do. If you would like a more in-depth to one question tarot reading, however, it is going to be for a €5 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat on YouTube. Let's take a look. Aditi, a love oracle for Aditi. We have the runner. A runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to the ego. We also have an engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. And we also have a mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, and gaslighting. So this might also be a love bomber that's kind of like wearing a mask, but is secretly kind of like has fear of commitment. Wearing a mask, who like talks big. It's like, oh, I love you, I want to get married to you, I want like 6 children, and then the next morning you are ghosted. So just be aware of this person. Just be aware. And take their word with a grain of salt. Yes. Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome. Hi Naomi. Welcome. I just saw your thing and I was like, yes, I'm gonna leave that for after the live stream. Yes. Love bombing. Exactly. Oh my goodness, why is my... My phone just keeps... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. 어디지? Hola, welcome. So yes guys, the options for today are either some advice and guidance or love oracles. They're not messages, so keep that in mind, but just like what's going on, what kind of person are you dealing with, any messages. They are a little bit dramatic though. So keep that in mind. But yes, okay. Also guys, don't forget to like the live stream, because none of you have liked the live stream. How do I know? Because I can see. So don't forget to like the live stream. It's the only thing I ask in return. So let me know. Sukanya, love oracle. It's not from your person though. It's just a love oracle for your love life. So Sukanya, let's take a look. Sukanya. You have the butterfly, relationship evolving to the nest phase, healing the inner child and growth. And you also have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. Oh my god, that was for Sukanya. Melissa, can I get a love oracle? Yes, you can, darling. For Melissa. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no. Thank you, but no. For Melissa. I need to focus. For Melissa. Still a whole bunch. Okay, we have the clock. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. We have girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. You have heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, and mourning. And lastly, we also have I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun flirting, and want to date. So there is someone that wants to date, so that's nice. Love bombers are dangerous, yes. could I get a pull? Don't care which one. Yes, you can. Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Let me know your question, and I will take a look. Naomi, I kind of want both for Naomi. Cause like I kind of want this one, but I kind of feel like Spirit want that one. So I'm gonna do me first. Naomi, let's take a look. Naomi. So you don't want to. We have the garden. Something lovely will grow from this. Love that. Something lovely will grow from that. And we have the clover. Release your guilt. Release your guilt and something lovely will grow from this. Release your guilt. Okay. Naomi. Oh my goodness. I kind of feel like this is about Joe. We have the girl with a snake, empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. But this can also be about the situation as this, being used and stuff like that. We also have the chaser, a chaser in codependent relationships, fear of abandonment as well. Fear of abandonment as well. Stephanie, I feel like something big is coming my way. I felt it for months. I just don't know what or who. This is why I asked what the future with C would be, or should I move on? Okay, let's just take a look. I've been trying to manifest someone that matches my energy. Love that. Love that. Thank you. You're welcome, darling. You're welcome. And you got this. You got this. Okay, Stephanie, I kind of want to take a look at just the energy that you have been feeling. What is that about? What is that big thing coming in for Stephanie? And if it is a person, who? So, Stephanie, what is that energy Stephanie has been feeling? What is that big shift that Stephanie has been feeling and experiencing? We have the Nine of Wands. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, of course. We have the Three of Wands, the King of Swords, the Five of Swords, Judgment, the Two of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So the big shift happening, I do feel, has to do with romance and love. But it's not an ex coming back. If anything, I feel like it's the opposite. It's very much, have we learned the lesson? Because the Nine of Wands is still a little bit that, like, I think it can also be good, especially if the ex is someone that we don't want to return back into our life, to do, like, a cutting ceremony for yourself. Because the Nine of Wands is a little bit that defensive energy. And then when you ask, like, why, I don't know if it's, like, just feeling a bit tense, but then when you ask why, there's nothing much. So some of it, I feel like, does have to do more so with yourself. Again, I do feel big change happening, but at the same time I kind of feel like you might be like feeding into it as well, where it might turn at some point into anxiety. So just keep that in mind. The Three of Wands definitely talks about like expending, looking further, no longer making choices based on left or right, but also seeing now the middle path that is there, or maybe even like going backwards. The Three of Wands talks about expending, looking further, than just the choices that we have in front of us. Whether someone, the Three of Wands is very much someone else asking us, are you gonna go left or right? And you just go like, no, I'm gonna go like through the middle. And being a little bit trapped, because again, with that Two of Swords, that is it's you being very trapped between left and right. When Spirit's like, no, but there's more, and you're like, no, left. I need to choose left or right. Judgment as well is talking about leaving stuff in the past, doing the work from our past, looking back, reminiscing, how can I learn, grow, and make different choices moving forward? Learning from the past. The Six of Swords talks about leaving shit in the past that's no longer serving, cutting cords, moving on from. Let's not walk away from one shitty situation into the next. Let's again learn from the past, and make sure that we make different decisions. Understand why we. I kind of feel like this is about relationships, and at the end, we always say like, oh, I'm never gonna go for someone like my ex. However, if we don't do the inner work and the inner study, you will still find yourself attracted to the same type of person. So we need to figure out, why are we attracted to people like that? Where is that coming from? Are there some lessons or inner work that we can do from that? Where, I don't know, we find stability stable and sexy, you know? Because the Five of Swords as well, that's self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. Why is the King of Swords here? Oh my goodness, I'm gonna take this one off. Why is the King of Swords here? For Stephanie. The Nine of Swords and the King of Cups. Yeah, okay. And then the Seven of Wands. So, yeah, I kind of feel like it is about, I do feel a partner coming in. I don't think it is an ex-partner. I think it's someone totally new and different, where the King of Swords, I don't know if this is like where you usually go. Let me just describe it, because I kind of feel like this might be a person coming in that is very highly intelligent with their words. I kind of feel like you might find them a little bit like annoying at first, but deep down we have the King of Cups as well, which is just emotionally intelligent as well. Like, they walk their talk, you know? So again, I don't think it isn't like an ex coming in for you. And that manifesting someone that matches your energy. Again, I do see that coming in for you, but with that Nine of Wands, it, like, Spirit does asks you to do a little bit of shadow work with relationships, whether that doesn't have to be a whole long trail. It can just be, okay, what kind of person do I want? What kind of person do I want to attract? What personality qualities do they have? As well as, what do I want to bring into a relationship? What qualities do I have? Are there some things I can still work on? Which I absolutely love. But right now with that Nine of Wands, I am kind of feeling a little bit of that stagnancy, where there could be more work, where you might tell yourself, but I did the work, and I am good, and I am perfect, and I'm like, I don't want to change shit. Where it's like, well, just take a look at it. Just take a look at it. Because again, we are leaving the past in the past. But we need to take the right steps in order to do so. Because again, otherwise you will find yourself still feeling attracted to a certain type of person, if you don't do the inner healing, inner work. So I absolutely love this, because again, I do feel someone coming in for you. Again, not a past person, for sure not. I'm gonna go wallow in self-pity and sadness for a moment. See you tonight, darling. See you tonight. Have a cookie. See you tonight. So yes, can I wear that without it just hurting? Maybe. We'll see. Here it kind of like hurt like shit. Okay. Ashley, thanks so much for the donation, darling. Let's take a look at your question. So Doug is talking to me more. He told me a little about his life, because I asked him how did he get anxiety. He said he probably shared a little bit too much already. He said that, well, you asked questions and I answered. Then I said, I talk to you more than the people I've worked here for years. Nice, love that. And you can never share too much with people. That's fine. Oh, crying out loud. Yes, I know. He told me he used to be married, got a divorce, and used to be an addiction to drugs and alcohol. I was so surprised because he is still so nice and sweet and well mannered. Yeah. Well, if he is a recovering addict, well, that's good. Love that. Oh, I'm so tired. Not because I find you guys boring. I didn't sleep. My niece slept over and she woke up at 6 fucking a.m. So yes. And I slept at like 1, 2 a.m. so not a whole lot. Also, by the way, Ashley, I forgot to ask, was that Mitch on Friday? Like your Mitch? So I thought so, because I think you guys like interacted a little bit. Where it's like, is that Mitch? That was cool. I told him, for your information, I don't see you any different, and he said he believes me. But today he is now reserved. I told him I don't know. I just have that effect on people when they talk to me and tell me about their stuff and situation and stuffs. I get that. But yeah, I also understand him now feeling maybe a little bit like vulnerable. And I think it's good if you just, again, treat him as well, like nothing has changed. It's like, oh, that's just, That's cute. I need to cut my bangs, holy shit. Talk to me and tell me about their problems. Now he is reserved. Does he regret telling me? Like, does he still want to talk to me? How does he feel and think now? I still say hi to him, but I'm giving him his space. And yep, that was Mitch. Okay, nice. Okay, so how is Doug feeling about the situation now with Ashley now that he told her? How is Doug feeling now that he told Ashley? How's Doug feeling? How is Doug feeling now that he told Ashley? There's the 3 of Wands. Okay. I'm gonna put this one away. 3 of Wands, Justice, the 6 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. I don't think it's full on regret. We do have the 4 of Cups, which I kind of feel like it's a little bit in the balance right now. The 3 of Wands is definitely stepping out of the comfort zone by telling you this. Definitely, which I kind of feel like just comes with a little bit of like, that energy of like, I don't know. The 6 of Wands does talk about small victories. So I do feel that he feels good about telling because he wanted to. He doesn't feel forced or in any way that you like dragged it out of him. I definitely feel that it is a small form of like accomplishment for him to talk about that with you as well. The Five of Swords does talk about self-sabotage, so I kind of feel like that is where the fear comes from. Like, did I, by telling this, sabotage this connection or the possibility that it has? The Nine of Pentacles is a little bit isolated, is a little bit on their own, but still, I do feel still kind of like good. Let me just very quickly take a look at Justice here, because Justice just talks about doing the right thing, like the thing that he needs to do. Queen of Cups, and then the Two of Swords, yes, with the Queen of Wands at the bottom. I don't know if you opened up to him as well. If you haven't yet, I think that it would be nice if you had that. I don't know. Not to the sense of like, oh, we're trauma bonding, but more in the like, oh, this is all, like, I've also been through like, you know, situations where you can like relate to, whether that is like, oh, I dealt with an ex that had like addictions, or, you know, stuff like that. I kind of feel like I told him it was refreshing to see someone so honest. Thank you. Yeah. I kind of feel like that there is a little bit, it's a little bit in the balance, like, did this bring us closer? Was this just TMI? I think for him it's a little bit like unsure how him telling this changes the dynamic between the two of you, if any. But that just gives a little bit of like that hesitation. Let me take a look at the Four of Cups. Why is the Four of Cups here? Two of Pentacles, yes, that balance. And then the Four of Cups. Oh, that's the Five of Cups. The Four of Cups. I asked about the Four of Cups, and we have the Four of Cups. Let me redo that. Why the Five of Cups? The Death card, yeah, transformation. And then the Queen of Wands. Again, I kind of feel like that there is a little bit of a feeling of, and then misunderstanding. I think he is just worried about it where there shouldn't have to be worry about it. I told him my stepdad abused me in every which way. He said, sorry you went through that. Yeah. I kind of, okay, why is that self-sabotage here for Doug? Why is that self-sabotage here? Also, sorry that you had to go through that. That's a lot. Self-sabotage, winning at all cost. I kind of feel like there's just a little bit of worry. Did I share too much too soon? Again, I think it's more so of just like, did this fuck it up? Did this, you know, that kind of worry. I don't think he regrets telling you. Because again, with that Six of Wands, it does talk about like a victory, a small victory there. The Three of Wands doing it differently than they would have in the past. So I do feel that the way that he talked about it with you was almost like the first time that he really just like openly talked about it like that with just like a stranger, which I think is also good. But I think he just needs to collect himself a little bit. Again, I don't think that I think there's just a little bit of like fear. How does this impact you and the connection with you? Does it change anything? Will you treat them differently? I also think that you reacted very compassionately with that Queen of Cups that he liked. But I kind of feel like he is unable, almost like unable to fully accept compassion about it. Where if you go like, oh, I'm so sorry that you had to deal with that, they're just like, yeah, it's fine, you know. But again, I do feel a small accomplishment, so I do feel good about it. I don't think he regrets telling you this. It's just very much, how does this impact us? And again, the Nine of Pentacles sometimes just needs a little bit of time, so I think that's good too. Giving him that a little bit, that space and time. I think it's just good just to treat him like you would any other day. So like you said, like I just said, hi, totally good, because that's what you would do every day as well. Yeah. Not letting this information make it that you react differently, you know. And then I think it will just, you will calm down. Okay. Okay, guys, I kind of want to call last call for the free oracles for today. And he told me, I just said, oh, okay. Don't overanalyze your own responses. Don't overanalyze your own responses, because there's no point in it. Also, you cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. They will understand where you're coming from. Because it can be a lot, you know. I was shocked because he is so nice and sweet. Yeah, exactly. And you said that as well, right? Where you were like, I was so surprised, yeah. I think that's something that you can, if you want to, you can like talk about, where it's like, I'm sorry if I reacted that way. I was just so surprised. If you haven't yet. Hi Carol. Mooi paasavond alvast. Dankjewel. Dankjewel. Okay guys. I'm not overanalyzing my reaction. Okay, good. Just wanted to, you know. Yeah, I think it's good to just give like a moment, which you said you did, so that's good. I haven't told him I was surprised. Okay, well, I think that's, again, to address it, I think that's what you could say. And then back to normal. I think it would be good if you said that, where it's just like, yes. Okay guys, let me call last call. And then we can get going. So hi everyone, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you are new, nice to meet you all. My name is Lindy. I am a Dutch tarot reader from the area of Rotterdam. Very direct person, very direct tarot reader. If you're interested in a free oracle, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The options for today's free oracles are either a message, a love message, a love oracle. So this is more so like about love life. They are a little bit dramatic, so keep that in mind as well. The other option is just some advice and guidance that you need to hear at this time. Again, like the live stream, follow the channel and let me know your name and the option. This is going to be last call for those. If you would like a different oracle, another oracle, or a priority oracle, an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation, but you will have to wait until I'm done with the last call, and then I'll move on with the paying donations. Donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. And let's take a look. Again, don't forget to like the live stream. It really helps me out a whole bunch. Oh my goodness. Okay, where am I gonna start? Last call free oracles. Let's start. Oh my goodness. So yes, I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, please leave it once more and I will take a look. Okay. Let's take a look. Betty. Okay, Ashley, can I get a love oracle, please? Yes, you can. For Ashley. Ashley. We have an engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. You also have the runner. A runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy and listening to ego. And we also have the mirror, with mirroring each other. Self-image, relationship reflects our wounds, and introspection. For Ashley. Kushi, love oracle card. Darling, please don't spam the chat. Oh, you, okay. Mesa, hey, may I have a love oracle? Yes, you may. Mesa. You have passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. You also have the coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, and transition. And you also have not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. Next, Kushi, love oracles for Kushi. We have the engagement ring again. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. We have twin flames, yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. And we also have the wedding rings. Union, wedding, married, soul contract, eternal love, everlasting promise. So you have a lot. Engagement ring, wedding ring, and twin flames. Oh, where did I leave off? Swati career guidance for Swati. We have the feast. Slow down and celebrate yourself. We have the lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. And inside, I am always enough. And lastly, we have the sun. Paint the sun back into your own sky. So what do you want? Don't doubt your self-worth. What do you want? And then go for that. Slow down and celebrate yourself. So take a little bit of a step back. Collect your thoughts. What do I want? Where do I want to go when it comes to my career? And then go after it. Don't doubt it. If you're like, okay, I want to get there, but I'm not good enough, or I need to more experience or more learning, fuck that. Let's go. Let's try. How can we get there? Thank you. You're welcome. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to send donations to explain those free love oracles cards. It's better not be donkey. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. Michelle, love oracle for you as well. Let's take a look. Guys, don't forget to like the live stream. Michelle, let's take a look for Michelle. You have not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, and ego issues with jealousy. We have girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. And lastly, we have self-indulgence, focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. Thanks so much. You're welcome. You're very welcome. So yes, that was it for the free oracles for today. Let me get rid of these. And let me get rid of this one. So, hi everyone, welcome. Again, welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. If you're interested in an oracle right now, the only way how you can get those is through an open donation. Ashley, thanks so much for the donation. If you are interested in a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tipeee, or Super Chat. So let's take a look. Ashley, let me get the cards out for you. I got the engagement ring, the runner, and the mirror. The engagement ring, the runner, engagement ring, and the mirror. Engagement rings. Let's take a look. So the runner for Ashley. Runner in a codependent relationship. Fear of intimacy and listening to ego. Why did Ashley got that for love life? Why did Ashley got the runner for love life? We have the Chariot, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Cups. Okay, yeah. And then the Nine of Swords. Okay, I kind of feel like that's where the fear still is. The fear of attracting another runner. The fear of attracting someone that listens more to their ego and has a fear of commitment, of serious things. I kind of feel like that might be the type that we used to go to. In the past, the Seven of Swords being here as well. And I feel like that there might be, even though we might be done in our mind, there might be a feeling of still being attracted to people like that. So with that, I kind of want to say take a look at that. Because I feel like there is still a little bit more to learn when it comes to feeling attracted to people with those qualities. Because they are very charming though, right? The runners. Like with that ego is very good when it comes to like charisma, because they think they are amazing, you know. Charming, because the runner usually have like the runners usually are the most charming people that you will ever meet, because they want to make you feel like they are the best. But then the moment it got like real, they're just like, oh, you know, let me run before you find out I am actually an imposter. Why do you have the engagement ring here? Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. Why did Ashley get the engagement ring? Why did Ashley get the engagement ring? Hanged Man. Love that. We have the Queen of Wands, the Empress, the Strength card, and the Four of Cups with the Hanged Man as the overall. I'm sorry. No, that's fine, darling. Have a good rest of your day. Talk to you next time, darling. The engagement ring for Ashley. I do think that that is still the desire. With that Six of Wands as the overall energy. I think that's still the desire that we hold. I don't know if that's just something that we're like waiting for though. For that partner, for that, again, feeling complete in a connection relationship. The Empress, I'm not seeing a male energy right now around the engagement ring. So I don't feel that there is going to be a propose or, you know, even like a serious relationship in like the near future. The Six of Wands is small victory. So I do feel that there is that like dating or, you know, starting a relationship. Why is the Four of Cups here? Because I kind of feel like there's almost a little bit of like hesitation when it comes to the engagement ring. I'm like, I don't even want to get married. Yeah, Ten of Swords. Yes, exactly. So again, there's a desire for that union. There's a desire for being engaged or marriage or finding your person. But at the same time, there's a lot of hurt and a lot of things that we're still dealing from the past, where those are questions of like, why can I not find a decent man? At the same time, like, I don't want any men. I'm so done with men. But I feel like those sides of you are kind of like in duality. I feel like I'm never going to get married anymore. Yeah, again, that's kind of what I said. which, like, for right now, I'm not seeing that as well. We have the Hanged Man, which is very much in stagnant. That's just like, we'll kind of like see. The Four of Cups is still very much focused on the past and the hurt that we have been through. The Empress is very much waiting for an invitation, like, happening. I kind of feel like this message is more about, like, don't give up on the idea of marriage, but let's just focus on having fun, focusing on ourselves, getting ourselves where we're ready again to want that. Because I do feel it happening. I do feel that, I don't know, I almost feel like meeting your person and then just going like, oh yeah, this is it, you know. But not right now, not right now. Let's take a look why the mirror is here. I want to, but I have no hope. Yeah, and again, that's kind of what I feel like is happening with the engagement, where the two sides of you are kind of like, your heart would love to, but your head is like, no, I'm not, you know. Which again, we can get into balance again. I also kind of feel like this is also with that runner energy, just spirit going like, okay, what do you want? What is that runner energy from the past that we are attracted to, and what are we looking for in a partner? As well as, what do I bring to the table? Not as in like, what do you bring to the table, but more as in like, how would you like to be in a relationship? How would you like to act and feel, and you know, all that. So I feel like spirit is just like, okay, let's just reflect a little bit. Which is funny because we have the mirror as well, which is also reflection. Let's take a look. Why do we have the mirror for Ashley? Why do we have the mirror for Ashley? I want this one too. There's a Five of Pentacles, yes. So the Five of Pentacles is very much that feeling of lack. This is not for me, I shouldn't want to, it's like, you know, I'm done. You have the Page of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. With that mirroring, it's just very much, again, looking, right now it is very much the time for reflection on ourselves. To ask ourselves certain questions about relationships, about the past, about, you know, and answering honestly. The Page of Cups is very much like a good surprise. So again, asking those questions to yourself, I feel like you will have some either like epiphanies or realizations about love life and about maybe serious relationships again. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving energy in the deck though. So this is very much about taking those small steps forward so that we are prepared. The Two of Cups being here as well, I'm definitely feeling you're attracting your mirror self. But again, the Five of Pentacles as the overall energy is just a feeling of like lack, I'm not ready, this is not for me, which again is fine. With that Knight of Pentacles, we don't have to find it now. And the whole road can be feeling very tiring and not even wanting to start, which is also fine. But we do still need to reflect back on what happened and progress that. And that needs to happen whether you want to move into that direction of new relationships or whether you choose not to. We still need to have that reflection of the past, which also indicates answering those questions. So when it comes to these three combination, I feel like Spirit just wants you to reflect on them. It wants you to take a look at your patterns of behaviors, your thoughts patterns. What do I find attractive? Why do I find that attractive? What is like a deal breaker? Were there any red flags that I have ignored, or, you know, have a little bit of that. If right now you're just like, I don't want to just hope, then don't hope. But this is a little bit of work that you need to do regardless. Holding up a little bit of a mirror towards yourself. Not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. But just in a very honest way. So yeah, that's kind of what I see here for you with those cards about your love life. I'm not seeing Bruce in it, which is nice. Other than like reflecting on it. him being the runner, but so yes, I know him for years, yeah. Oh my goodness. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. I kind of feel like I want to call last call for all paying donations. I've now been live streaming for almost 2 hours, so let me do that. The free oracles is already done for today, but definitely come back tomorrow or a little bit later this week. I live stream every single day from Monday to Friday, but only for 2 hours max each time. So hit that notification bell so you do get notified whenever I am in the live stream. If you would like a oracle, yes, if you would like an oracle, then an open donation is how you can get those. If you would like a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €5 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. This is last call for all paying donations. So I am closing the list. For everyone that is watching right now, you can still make a donation, but I'm closing the list for like new people coming in, so list is closed. If you are going to make a donation, let me know before you do so I can stick around long enough to actually do it. Actually, I'm so desperate for love because I never got any as a child, only used that I want someone to love me, actually love me for me and unconditionally. Yeah, I get that. I get that. I do have to say, be aware to not give that as like a job for your person. It should come very, very naturally as well. But yeah, I get that. I get that. Like, I kind of feel like everyone wants that. Everyone is looking for a love that really loves you for you and actually who you are and sees you, the good, the bad, the ugly, and still chooses to love. Marty, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But there is time where I get hurt. I recede in my hermit shell and hide my heart and don't want love. And I'm like that for a long while. Yeah, I get that. Howdy, welcome. I go to one extreme to the other side. Yeah. And I kind of feel like, again, that's something that to like work on. I think that's something that you can, if you want to, work through a little bit. I learned a lot from you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks for your advice. You're welcome. Yeah, but I don't have anyone who actually loves me. My so-called family doesn't. Never did. I've just been abused. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, so there is this little, and I think I talked about it in the live stream before, where there's this little exercise when because I'm also a life coach, right? So sometimes I have people that ask, or want more, like want to attract love in their life. And then I always do a little exercise of, okay, what are you looking for in a relationship, in a romantic relationship? Before you start dating, I want you to be single. Answer the question, what are you looking for from a partner in a relationship? And then like make a list of like 10 points. What do you want from your partner? And then they come back the next day, or like the next week or something, next 2 weeks usually, and then they give me the list, and it's like, okay, good. And then at the end of the session, I give the list back and go like, okay, now let's work towards giving that to yourself. Let's start unconditionally loving yourself. Let's start you choosing you, the good, the bad, the ugly. Let's give it to ourselves first, because otherwise you are, one, giving a partner a job. Same with like people sometimes getting children for that exact same reason. Oh, unconditionally love. Okay, so you are taking a child just to satisfy something within yourself that you could give yourself as well. So otherwise you are giving them a job, otherwise you attract different kind of energy because you are manifesting from a lower energy, because you're not giving it to yourself, you're wanting something, desiring something. That comes with like compromise and all that good stuff. So I always say give it, like, work on giving it to yourself, because then you will attract people that do the same. The way you treat yourself, that is very much an open invitation for other people to treat you the same way. So if you are bashing yourself, you are going to attract people that will think it's okay for you to do so as well. Of course, not always. There's also people that don't do that, but you are just like vibrating on a lower level. My theory for why Dutch people are so tall is because the sea level is so low that the locusts grow a little extra, so they are at the same height as their neighbors. Yeah, could be. I am very small for a Dutch person, though. I am, like, my brother calls me a minion just because I'm short. In Dutch standards, like, I'm 165 centimeters. That is like average in most countries, but in the Netherlands I am about like 10 centimeters shorter than average. But that could very well be. Could very well be. I don't really know what I want in a partner. I can't figure it out. Besides, I want to be the only one, and them, the only one, and real love. Okay, well, that's something that you can now start that journey of, okay, what qualities do I like? Do I like someone charismatic, or do I find that very cheesy? Or like slimy. Like, I don't really like charismatic people, because to me that's you know. But like my friend loves it when they like talk sweet to her, you know. So like what kind of this is also, by the way, I highly suggest for people that are like in this self journey as well, to have a chat with ChatGPT about this, because yes, is very much self-reflection. It works. If you go to Asia, you are a tall girl. Yes. Yeah, I go to South Korea usually one time a year, but there I actually, like, here in the Netherlands, if I go to a festival or just walking on the street, I just look at people's like backs. Where in Korea, I just look at people's, like, the back of their head. I see the back of their head now, and sometimes I can even look over them, which is amazing. I feel very tall whenever I am in Korea. It is amazing. It is a little bit weird, but it is amazing. I blend in there. Here in the Netherlands, I kind of just like wiggle. I just like, I walk like this, because all the big like strides as well. Because one of my friends, she's very tall, and like one step of her is like 3 steps of me. So I just walk like this. I just walk like this. Anyway. I like intelligent conversation. Playing in the rain, love that, same. But yeah, like those types of, like, yeah, go on like a inner search for what qualities, whether it is like playing in the rain, because I can tell you from experience there are loads of men, when you talk, like, I have this dream and desire to one day with my significant other to just dance in the rain, or just like goof around in the rain. But when I say that dream, people just go like, what, you know? Okay, then you're not my person, goodbye, thank you, next. You know. But you have to know it, because otherwise you can just be like, oh, you know, it sounds fun to me. Where it's like, no, that is what I want. Because if you can dance with me in the rain, that means you can deal with my weirdness. Because I know I am a very weird person. And I love it. So I feel like they need to do so too. Pure soy, yes. Yes. How do you know I'm a pure soul? Well, I kind of feel like everyone feels it, darling. Oh, this one is kind of like behind. That's a beautiful dream. Yes. I just like it. I like it. I see Lynn's live streams daily. Nice, thank you. But yeah, I kind of feel like we all have to have like a goofy dream. Whatever that is. I also still, like, when I was younger, now I'm getting to the age where I'm a bit like, well, maybe I don't want this. Where I always said I wanted to do bungee jumping just once in my life. Like, I used to work for an event manager that did all, like, activities where we had, like, a free fall. Like, I did that, but it isn't really, it's just like a free fall. Which was fun, but I still wanted to do bungee jumping at some point. And then after that, there are no more bucket lists. I don't have to do anything after. I'm just getting to the age where I'm like, well, maybe I don't want to bungee jump. I kind of feel like I will feel my back for like a year when I do so now. But yeah. I love nature and learning. Love that. Love that. Is that also, then the question, is that also something that you enjoy from your person? That they are also like calm, enjoy like walks? Or would you then prefer someone that's more like active? Or, you know, someone that like matches you? Or do you want someone that's kind of like the opposite? Or, you know, where you find each other in the middle? Like, those are like fun questions to ask. I'm too scared of heights for bungee jumping. I think so too. I feel like the moment that I stand there, I'm like, oh, why did I want this? Oh, you idiot. Why? But yeah, like, I do feel that that is, for me, that's the max. Like, I would never jump out of a plane. That is, no. Nothing in me screams, yes, let's jump out of a plane. Jump off a high thing while still, like, you're still stuck to something with bungee jumping. If you jump out of a plane, you're not stuck to anything. Well, if you're lucky, you're stuck to something, but let's not go there. But yeah. I actually consider her advice. Well, thank you. Yeah, apart from being a tarot reader, I'm also a life coach, so maybe that's why, but yeah. I love going to the zoo and aquariums and running around like a little kid sometimes, especially in the rain, yeah. Because, like, for me, someone that could compromise. For me too. Like, I want to be like the child. Not as in, but like, I want to be like the goofy one. I want to be, and I would like to have someone that just looks at me and just goes like, oh my god, there she goes again. But with like a smile on his face just to watch me like be my weird ass self. I think if they would join me in that goofiness, I think I would be the one that kind of like took a little bit of a step back and like, okay, someone needs to be the adult, you know? So I would love to be with someone where I don't have to take the responsibility. Because with everything in my life, my entire life, I had to take the responsibility for everything. I had to lead, I had to take the action, I had to be the adult. So for me, when I can be my true self with a person, that says a lot. And again, I kind of want someone that just looks at me, oh my goodness. I mean, I love you, but you're an idiot. Like, I want that, you know. But yes. I love the beach and the sea, so I would love someone who would like to take a walk on the beach with me. Yeah, I love that. Famous couple with the red umbrella. Yeah, I love that picture. Love that picture. But yeah, because you know what it is when you, again, I use a lot of like ChatGPT as well to, like, my ChatGPT is basically my therapist at this point, but it's very much good for like self-reflection and finding out stuff about yourself. Where you kind of just like fall in love with yourself. If you look at those questions, you know, being goofy and finding out. I feel like you just fall in love with that side of yourself. You fall in love with the side of yourself that this person will fall in love with as well, which I kind of feel like just like raises your vibration more, which I just love. Am I really a pure soul, Lindy? I think so. Like, your soul has nothing to do with the experiences that you had in your life. I feel like your soul can get attached, or like it can affect your soul in a sense of it can like, your soul cannot be broken. Your soul is just what you are born with, regardless of the things that you've been through in life. I'm also a clear believer that not everyone is... There is no such thing as someone that's purely evil on soul level. I do think that our brain has a big impact on how we act, what we do, what we say, our habits and everything like that. But that's just our brain. Like, we have a brain. We are not our brain. There's very much a difference between what's going on in our head and our soul. Because a lot of the time we are miserable because our soul and our head do not align. We follow a career path because that is what society expects from us. Culture, family, whoever. That's how we maneuver the world. But if we don't follow that soul's purpose, we will end up miserable. That's why you have people like Trump always wanting more, never being enough. Because you are not telling me that he is a happy fella. So, and because, yeah, also, like, sometimes the people that have the least shit are the most happy. But that's just because you know your soul. Because that is the point of living. It is your soul, to expend your soul. And I do think that you have a pure soul. For whatever that, I kind of feel like, what is the opposite of a pure soul? I don't think anyone has again, yin and yang. We all have darkness within us. There's not one soul that's... Even the Buddha, or the Buddhas, like, aren't perfect or aren't without fault, Nothing's all good and bad. Exactly. The universe is made of balance, and it cannot be broken. Yin yang energy, at least. But we can choose to love our flaws, A lady told me last night at work she likes me because I'm bright. I small and fun, just in a good mood. Most of the time. Makes sense. I've been through a lot of shit. Exactly. I heard a quote the other day. Which I don't, this is just very random, but it just makes a lot of sense to me, that I just kind of, I don't know if it has to do with this, but I kind of want to share it anyway, where it was about, God or religion is for people that fear hell, and spirituality is for people that have been through hell already. So, religion is for those that just fear hell. Spirituality is for those that have already been there in life, Which I was just like, that makes a lot of sense. The difference between enlightenment, because a lot of people that I know that have been through enlightenment or started asking questions, moved more into spirituality with their religion. But yeah, again, I don't think, because for me as well, like, your soul is, like, we're so connected to everything. Like, I had a conversation at some point, like, a friend of mine is in a religion, and he invited me to one of their religious gatherings, and we had a chat with that person, and for them, it was very much, there were, like, ranges of, like, okay, a stone is, like, down here when it comes to energy and soul. Then you have like a tree, and then you have like a dog, and then the people are like the top. Where for me, I see it very differently. For me, it's all the same. We're all next to each other. It's just very much what we can do with the body that we got. is different. The soul is the same. We are just as much connected to a tree as we are to our parents. There is no, like, the soul is the same. It's just what we can do with our body that makes us different. It doesn't make us better just because our body can do more than a tree can. Because a tree also does shit that we cannot do. Does that mean the tree is better than us? You know, like who, you know, there's no darkness in me, I'm perfect, yes. But yeah. Oh, I like that idea of religion and spiritual, yeah. Because it makes sense, you know. You find spirituality in moments like that. Because, like, I said it as well, I say it a lot of times. Because, again, faith and spirituality and religion, if it works for you, it works for you. You know, if it helps you motivate and grow and be the better version of yourself, then I love that for you. The same with, like, a lot of people here say, like, oh, God bless you, or stuff like that, where I always say thank you, because it is the intention. I don't believe in a God. If there is a God, I need a word. I want a word with that God, because this is fucked up. But it's still where, okay, if that is for you, then that's for you. But for me, again, if there is a God, I wouldn't want to worship. I'd rather be in hell because if this God, let's say the Christian God, if they require me to worship him in order to have a good afterlife, I'd rather go to hell. You know? Yes. Because again, I have been through hell, so I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. I'm pretty sure that the devil will send me back to the human realm very quickly. Yes. Anyway, we shouldn't joke around. Religion is all about controlling you with fear and hiding the truth. Spirituality is where you finally awaken, take the blindfold off, and walk your own path. I'll save it for tomorrow. Okay, yes, please. But yeah, I think religion has its good qualities too. I definitely feel that it has their good qualities too. It kind of depends on how you go with it, you know. If you are looking for answers of life and that can help, it's totally yeah. I think spirituality is more. I kind of feel like the selfish. They would put it as selfish. Because again, witches have been living longer. The history of witches is longer than the Christian church. You know? Just saying. But I feel like spirituality is more about self-discovering. It's more about what is my connection to earth, to myself, to my soul. Where religion is more about, like, okay, if you do it like this, this, and this, then you can live a good life. Because I also have, you know, you see it a lot with people with addiction that see the light all of a sudden, the path forward, where it's like, okay, great, if you need God in order to follow that path and become the better version of yourself, I absolutely love that for you, you know. For me personally, it doesn't work, yeah, but I still, you know, visit churches. And whenever I am in a church, I always light a candle, even if it is not necessarily a Catholic church, for my grandmother, because my grandmother was very religious. And I like it as a ritual, because I do it for myself too, you know. It's not where, like, the book is what, like, makes it. Because, like, spirituality, or religion is very spiritual as well, you know. Yes. Anyway. Sound stuff just got me thinking. That's good. That's good. Again, what works for everyone. Because, yeah, for me as well, I'm very much like a bystander in religion. I don't give a shit. That's basically it. I feel like more people shouldn't give a shit. just like my mom, when we were growing up, my mom always said to us, if like one of us did something and the other person was like, "Oh mom, they are doing this and this and this," my mom would always say, "Mind your own sweaty socks. Mind your own sweaty socks. I got this. You mind your own worries." Where that's kind of what I live by as well, where it's just like, people nowadays have opinions, which is fine, but feel the need to share all their opinions, where it's like, no, okay, then you don't do that. It's like, yeah, I don't know. Also, maybe because I'm from the Netherlands, like, we are very much you do you. If that makes you happy, what does it have to do with me? What does this have to do with me? Sorry, excuse me. What does this have to do with me? Nothing. Okay, have fun. As long as I don't want to, like, I don't want to see it, hear it, or be part of it, that's fine. You do you. You do you. Yes. But, yeah, I don't know. Because I kind of feel like then that, like, mockery and whatnot just comes from insecurity. It just comes from insecurity. I think the same spiritual is very self-discovery. Seems like religion is the following group, not individuals. Yeah, or like believe what we believe. Yeah, I do think that religion have a good, like, it is a community and you feel part of something, which is great. As well as if that is your belief system, if that is what you want to do, then do that, you know. But for me, it feels very restrictive, religion, for me personally. But yeah, I'm more a seeker of hidden knowledge and aesthetic things. Oh, same. I love, because there are so many like gods and deities to choose from as well. I love the Greek gods. I love the Nordic gods as well. If they are real, oh, I would love that. Which to me is more, it feels more real because they were very attached to just life, whether it is the ocean, whether it is the trees, whether it is fertility, whether it, you know, which for me, that just is more in line with just energy altogether. Which then, if they are real, I feel like they will let me in Valhalla or whatever. Just because they never claimed to be human and kind and loving and, you know, all that. They're like, no, good luck. This is it. Yeah. I'm going to ask the question now so I can screenshot it to remember the question for tomorrow. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, again, like I said, it's just, like, if it helps you, it helps you, but it doesn't for me. But yeah. Explain the reason why I went through all this hell, trauma, hurt, and pain from birth. Now, am I supposed to be learning lessons from it? What lesson? Just some clarification. Okay, we'll take a look at that tomorrow. Yeah. I also like the idea. I like the idea. I don't know, I'm still a bit where I'm like, well, but I like the idea because time, especially from spirit, if you ever asked spirit any questions, you know this is true, that timing just works different for spirit. Sometimes you get an answer immediately, sometimes you get an answer 2 weeks in, maybe 2 years in, where there is this philosophical idea that before we are born, you get to see your life path, the things that you will go through, the things that you will experience, and where we end up, your death, everything from beginning to end you get to see. And then you have as a soul the choice, do I want this life? I like that idea. Because holding on to that idea is very much, okay, I chose this as a soul. That means that what comes after this is going to be worth it. But that also indicates that I will have to put into the work still to make it, you know, worth it. Which for me, it is very, like, powerful and very motivating. They've been giving me headaches with the timing, yeah. I've stopped asking timing questions, already know the divine timing, yeah. Patience is always, yeah. I'm supposed to learn about love, what kinds, and what is acceptable and what not, and so on. Yeah, exactly. But I love that question. We'll definitely take a look at it tomorrow. Definitely take a look at it. Okay, guys. I think it is about time for me to skedaddle out of here. So, yes. Should I, let me wait like a minute, because I kind of felt like I just like had an epiphany and then I kind of like dropped that on you and just go like, bye! So, yeah. So just put in my requests and forget about them. Yeah, I think it's like good. Same, like I have the little manifestation spells where I put the manifestation in, and I never really remember how I formulated the question. But then it's more about like the energy. You see it, you're reminded to it. Oh, right, that's what I'm working towards. You know. But yes, anyway, I am gonna call it a day for today. So thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for the shits and giggles. I really, really enjoyed just talking to you guys, you know, a little bit at the end of the live stream. So thank you so much for doing so. Have an amazing rest of your day. Having an amazing start of this week. Go kick ass. You absolutely got this. Go get them. And I'll talk to you guys again in hopefully tomorrow's live stream or a little bit later this week. So have a good one.